Today I am showing you one of my favorite types of tutorials. It is one where you can use up your stash. It is a 2-in-1 crochet pattern. So you can make a keychain or you can make a bookmark. With a few color changes, you can create oranges, lemons, limes, any type of citrus fruit. These are perfect for market makes. These are perfect for gifts. These are perfect for summertime. So grab your hook and your yarn and let's get crocheting together. For this tutorial, you can use any yarn that you have, but I am using a sport weight size 2 cotton acrylic yarn. I also am using a 3.5 millimeter crochet hook, scissors, yarn needle, ruler or measuring tape, and a metal keychain. The link for the keychain and some of the yarn is also in the description below. Now, if you need to use a stitch marker, go ahead and do that. You're going to trim off a piece of white yarn, and we're going to use that in just a little bit. This will be for the segment pieces of your fruit. I am going to be making a lime for this part of the tutorial. So we're going to begin with a magic ring, and we are going to put 6 single crochets in this magic ring. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We're going to pull the tail and pull that tight. So closing that ring down. So now we are going to increase 2 in each of stitches around. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Pull that center part again. So now you've closed that. So now the third row, we are going to do a single crochet and then a double crochet. And you're going to continue this around until you come to 18. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Now you are going to do 24 in the next row. So in this next row, you are going to be doing 2 single crochets and then a double crochet until you reach 24 stitches. 2 single crochets, 2, and then an increase, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 21, 22, 23, 24. All right, on the next row, you are going to work 30 stitches. So we do that by doing 3 single crochet and an increase. So we will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here's your increase. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Here's your increase. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Here's your increase. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Here's your increase. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Here's your increase. 29 and 30. Do not pull the yarn all the way through. We are going to be changing colors to white. So what I like to do is take my white and I will put a little slip knot on it. So I wrap it around my finger and have an X there, and then I will sit the hook through there and I will slip it on tight, and then I will pull it through there and cinch that down, okay, and pull this in the back so that lines up, okay. And what we're going to do is now we are going to, in the next row, work 36 stitches. And how we will do that, 4 single crochet and then an increase. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it into the next stitch, making sure that I'm grabbing this tail, which we will snip in just a second, and also the tail that I just put on. 1, and you're noticing I'm grabbing that. 2, 3, pull this tight in the back. 4, and now I'm going to snip this extra tail, and you can trim a little bit off this other tail so it's just kind of out of the way. The beginning tail is going to be in your work. So now we are going 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to go 5, 6, making sure that we're working over the top of that other yarn. Okay, and now we will continue on. 7, 8, 9, 10. Here's your increase. 11, 12. Now you can kind of push the other yarn out of the way in the back. And now we have 12. We're going to continue on with our next 13, 14, 15, 16. Here's your increase. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Here's your increase. 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Here's your increase. 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, and then 35. Here's your increase. 36. Now that we've reached the point where we're going to create our segments, so we're going to thread the needle, and I'm just going to pull that up a little bit and put the hook out of the way because we're not going to need that right now. We're going to take our needle and we're going to go through the back in the center, back of your work, and come up through the front. Okay, that's nice and tight. That's perfect. So I'm going to pull this up. And see, there's a bunch of mess back here. We'll just keep pulling it till we hit the end of the yarn, which is right here. There we go. And then we're just going to kind of hold on to that loosely with our fingers so that we don't pull that through. So we are just going to go up to one of these top stitches right here, right next to the white, and we're going to put our yarn through, not pulling it too tight. And then through the back, we're going to go through the center, pull that through. And you can pull a little bit tighter so that, and then we're going to try and go as straight as we can. So we are going to go to the bottom here, meet up with the white, pull that through, and then we're going to go through the center again, creating an X. So X marks the spot, right? And then we're going to go over here and meet the white. We're trying to go as straight as we can. It's homemade, so it's going to be what it is. So now we have, after I complete this, we'll have one like X on here. Now to create our segments, we're going to go over just a little ways right here, kind of in between the two lines here, and we're going to just do the same thing, just in opposite direction. Okay, straight down through the center. Holding that tight, and then we'll go straight below it, and then through the center. Right, and now we're going to meet up here at the top again between these two segments and pull through the center. And then go through over here next to this white. So we've now created our segments once we complete this. So there it is right there. Whoops, there it is right there. And now we're going to take this yarn here in the back, and what I like to do, and you can even take your other little piece, it's kind of back here, your tail, it's all worked. We're going to tie a knot. I like to do a square knot, so right over left, and then left over right. Pull that tight, and then we'll just snip off that tail and get rid of the excess. Okay, sweet deal. So that's how far we are right now. Now, what we are going to do, we are going to take our darker color. And when you reach your 36, don't pull your yarn all the way through. So for this next row, we're going to add our darker color. We're going to do the same thing we did before where we created a slip knot, just so it doesn't pull through, and pull it through those two colors. So we're changing colors, and don't worry about this looking a little wonky with the colors. We're going to fix that in a second. Don't worry. Don't you worry. So I'm going to take and pull that tight. And now we're working over the ones that we snipped in the back. Working over those yarn tails, we're going to create 42. So we're going to do 5 single crochets with an increase. So I'm going to do 5 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now here's your increase. 6, 7. Now we can trim this tail, get it out of the way from the other color. Push it out of the way. We don't need all the things in the way. And now we will continue on. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Here's your increase. 13, 14, single crochet. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Here is your increase. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Here's your increase. 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. Here's your increase. 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Here's your increase. 41, 42. Now, what we're going to do is we are going to take our fruit and we're going to just make sure all of these tails are in there, and we're going to just fold it in half. Then what we're going to do is we are going to slip stitch through the front stitches here, so the front 2 here with the back 2 there. So here's 1, matching those up, 2, make sure you go slow, so you grab all the 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, now that we've reached this 20, we will chain 55. If you would like your bookmark to be longer, then you would chain longer. But 55 seems to fit an average book. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 7, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. Make sure that on your 55th chain, you don't chain too tight because we are going to use that space. Now that you've done 55, we're going to fasten off, leaving a little tail, so maybe like 3 inches, and then we're going to pull that through. All right. The next thing that we will do is we are going to take our yarn, and with our ruler, we are going to measure 4 tails. So 4, these are going to be your tassels. So 4 strings of yarn, 4 pieces of yarn. There we go. 2, 3, 4. All right. Now with your tails, you're going to line those all up so that they're even. All right. So even as they're going to get here. So taking them and pinching them in the middle, we are going to put our crochet hook through this space right here. So if you can see it, it's the last chain. We're going to grab this through the center and pull this through this hole. You may have to kind of shimmy it in there and pull it up so you have a loop, like a loop of all of those together. Now making sure your tails are all pretty even, and then you're going to grab the tail from your first part of the project and you are going to pull all of those through this space right here. And then you're going to pull that tight. So it's going to be tricky because you have this other tail that's already tight. So you just kind of take them one by one and just kind of pull them a little bit at a time until you get these all tight and they're not sitting out all weird looking and wonky. When you're happy with that, you're going to go down here trying to see if all your tails are even, which right now they're not, and then you just trim it off and get rid of the excess. And there you go. You have a citrus bookmark. Totally cute. All right, there we go. I'm going to now show you how to add a keychain. So here we are. We're going to attach our keychain to our citrus. So I have slip stitched 19. Okay, and on the last stitch, the 20th stitch, we are going to work our crochet hook through. Make sure you grab both sides of your work. So there's 4 stitches in there, and we're going to work over the top of the ring of our keychain. We're going to single crochet once, and then we're going to single crochet twice, and then we're going to fasten off, and then we're going to weave this tail into our work and just back through. And I like to just poke it through. You can just run it all the way down to the bottom like this and pull it out, and then kind of reshape your work like this, and then through another space right here and up through. It's kind of nice to have this work through like this, and then pull it off, and I'm going to snip it, and there you go. There's your keychain. Pretty simple. And if you feel like, oh, this is kind of a wonky shape, you can just kind of adjust it right here. Thanks so much for crocheting with me today. If you would like a printed version of this pattern, it is available on my Etsy shop, and it is linked in the description below. If you enjoyed today's content, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, Keep learning, keep crocheting, keep creating, and remember, this isn't your grandma's crochet. I'll see you in the next video.